Terra Viva, a checkup on the environment.
In the north of Spain, a wetland that might seem like many others. Except these lakes that are dominated by bizarre structures have been created from scratch. But that's not all.
We're scarcely 2 kilometers east of the city.
The city is Vitoria-Gasteiz, the political capital of Spain's Basque country. It's compact with 240,000 inhabitants, and here the key words are sustainable development. Many here travel by bike, including the mayor.
It's for getting about and going to work. These last few years, the number of people using bikes as their normal form of transport has tripled in our city.
Today, 7% of journeys are made by bike. That's comparable or even greater than in Northern Europe. 5 years ago, bikes only accounted for 3% of all travel. But what the town has really concentrated on is public transport. It has a tram system that's been completely redesigned.
Before we had a normal radial transport network and we turned it into a grid. The change was made in one single day, October the 30th, 2009. That was a complete turnaround because we had to change 60% of the tram stops from one day to the next.
The green ideas are developed here at the Centre of Environmental Studies. This is where they reinvented the city, introducing priority travel zones, a lower speed limit, and city centre parking that's 3 times more expensive than before. Winning the label Green Capital from the European Commission is a first for Spain and Southern Europe as a whole.
It's important to note what feelings this title Green Capital has encouraged. Vitoria's civic pride felt by citizens as part of this city and this community.
If Vitoria-Gasteiz has always considered itself a green town, from now on it's something the whole world will know. And that pride is not difficult to find.
We've always had this reputation for having lots of green spaces in the city centre, not solely on the outskirts. I used to live in Barcelona and people used to complain lots there was no park and they couldn't walk their dog and sit on a bench in the shade of a tree. Now that's something Vitoria always had. Now more people know it thanks to the Green Capital.
She's part of a network of volunteers that the city relies on. They've kept residents informed, organised games for children and the planting of trees in the green belt.
I think it's worked well because many people have joined voluntary groups to support their activities. We can do our bit to bring some green to inhabitants.
The green curtain is coming down on Vitoria-Gasteiz, but it's going up at Nantes in France, which will fly the flag as European Green Capital in 2013.